Well, hello and welcome. This is your daily general reading. This reading is for November 13th, 2019. That will be Wednesday. My name is Rayne. Thank you for joining me. I am a tarot card reader, a seer of sorts, and this is one of the ways I'm helping to raise the vibration on this planet. And so, because this is a general reading, take what resonates, leave the rest, and yeah, time is a relative thing. So if you're drawn to this reading, it doesn't matter what day you watch it. If it resonates for you, it's your reading. If it doesn't resonate for you, just check out some of my other readings for other days. I also am doing monthlies and mid-monthlies and whatnot. I also urge you to check out the full moon reading. I am actually recording this on the full moon. Oh my gosh, my kitty cat is in my room. Kitty! What are you doing, kitty? Hang on a second. I need to put her out. She's adorable, but she's also climbing around on my things, and I'm not really interested in her knocking my things over. All right. So I have several tarot card decks and oracle decks here in front of me. I'm recording from the comfort of my bedroom this time around. So anyway, what I was saying is, yes, it's general, but take what resonates. Check out some of my other videos for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs and all of that. I'm just going to jump into it. I'm kind of being called to pull from the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. Okay, for Wednesday. Jasmine Beckett Griffith is the name of the artist, and the imagery is just gorgeous, kind of dark, a little dark, but okay. I'm going to go ahead and set the intentions. Anyways, I have to tell you, this full moon energy, because I am recording it on the full moon, it's really intense. I have to tell you, this full moon in Taurus is, in Western astrology, yeah, it's all about purging and letting go of things. So when you're watching this, if it's on Wednesday, because it's dated for that, we still have those full moon energies that we're dealing with. And, the energy of the full moon is pretty high usually, but it's in the sign of Taurus, which is a very grounded energy. It's an earth sign energy. It's all about the home and the fine things in life and whatnot. But I have this feeling that because full moons have a sense of completion and coming to that fullness of a cycle and a phase, it's a really good time to focus on things that you want to purge from your life and declutter and whatnot. Now, we can tap into these energies at any point in time, but the full moon supports it. And we do feel those full moon energies. Well, it's for the 3 days. The 12th is the actual full moon. 13th will still be pretty full moon. And so anyways, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and get into the reading. I've been watching some astrology videos and really kind of tuning into why the energies are so intense right now. I've been feeling it. I wrote out a very long thing. I just got on my computer and typed up like almost 4 pages of things that I came to a realization as to the things that I'm purging from my life, the things that I feel that are no longer serving me. I want to release those feelings of bitterness, feelings of anger and resentment towards certain individuals. I'm not going to even go into the details, but I could in another video go into some of those things having to do with my ex-husband and his lack of support with our children, and the single mother thing. And I've been it says 3:33 on the clock. It's magical. Maybe I need to be talking about this. Somebody out there needs to hear it. But releasing some of these upset feelings I have. That doesn't mean I'm not going to take action. I've been waiting and holding off on taking action, like trying to be forgiving and all of this stuff. And anyway, I want to release the bitter feelings and upset feelings. And so that's what I'm kind of honing in on, and also releasing my money making. Like, why have I been in this poverty state for so long? I know that I'm very capable and everything in my life is abundant. So focusing on the abundance and bringing more abundance into my life, as well as releasing that which is causing me not to be in abundance, which would be some of these bitter feelings and angry feelings toward individuals. I want to let go of that. So anyways, I'm jumping into the reasoning. I've been shuffling this deck. Yes, really intense full moon energies. I am so grateful. I ask my angels and my guides, and I even call upon the ancestors during this time to allow a message to come through that we need to hear, for those who are tapping in, for those who are watching, for our, it's like a community kind of thing. Yes, what are the messages that need to come through during this time? This is for Wednesday, November 13th. 2019. All right. I'm going to pull some cards from this lovely deck. I should probably do some videos on some of these decks. All right. What do we need to hear during this time? Wednesday. What is the collective? See, I said community. I meant collective. The song is coming through my head. Here comes the rain again. I don't think it's because it's my name or anything. All right. Ooh. Little brother, little sister. Siblings, younger friends, responsibility. Okay. These are about the younger people in your life. Those that you consider family, even friends that you take care of, your children. This is people who you're responsible for. Ultimately, we're responsible for ourselves. But some of us that are like, parents, we are definitely responsible for those around us. Siblings, younger friends, responsibility. It's really important to be responsible. Now, that doesn't mean that we're responsible for someone's happiness necessarily, but we do hold a certain amount of responsibility to ourselves first and foremost. But then also, when we're around people who we care about, we do have a certain level of responsibility. Hold them in high respect. We take care of each other. That doesn't mean at our detriment. There's definitely a balance. And I just want you to look at this picture again. Because she's got her little dragon friends there. They're adorable. I feel like for some of you right now, yes, focusing in on those around you whom you feel a sense of responsibility to. Because we take care of each other. We do. It doesn't mean that, like I said, it doesn't mean that we're responsible for someone's complete well-being and their happiness. We are all responsible for our own happiness. You can't make somebody else happy. But we do have certain responsibilities to our planet, to the little beings that dwell on the planet, to those that we live with, to our friends. And it's just, I think that maybe during this time we should really pay attention to that. And then we also have Kitsune. I will show you whom to trust. Okay, check this out. She's like the fox girl. Look at her, Kitsune. I love this. There are people that can be trusted. Every person can be trusted to a certain degree. Okay. And I say this because you can't trust everyone with everything. You have to feel out who you can trust with what. Okay? And that is also part of the responsibility. And Kitsune is saying that, he says, I will show you whom to trust. Just be aware. Don't put your trust and faith in every person in every situation. But that doesn't mean that because a person is not trustworthy in one aspect that they are not trustworthy in another. I know with delegating children, you can trust certain ones with certain things and you wouldn't with others. It's all about being responsible. It's all about being responsible, and then also trusting your gut, trusting your intuition about things. I believe that that's what that is saying, is to be, yes, trusting your intuition during this time with whom you can trust and with what. And also trusting yourself, and being responsible. Okay, those are the energies. I'm going to pull from this deck. I don't pull from this deck very often. This is the Fairies Tarot, okay? And I'm not really familiar with they use the seasons as opposed to the cups and things like that. So I'm not 100% as to what they even mean. I could look that up, and maybe I should, but we're just going for it, you know? That's what we do when we're intuitive. We just go for it and we feel it out. All right, what are the messages that need to come through for Wednesday, please? November 12th. What do we need to hear on this day? Or whenever you tune in, actually. What do we need to hear during this time, please? All right. Okay. Ace of Autumn. I believe autumn are the coins or pentacles. And ace is the number 1. It's the new beginning. This is some kind of something new being offered. I have to show you this picture before I even read it. It's so cute. See that little fairy boy? And he's, or girl, I can't tell. Androgynous, but like holding the coin. This is a really happy energy. This is really exciting energy. A windfall. Ooh, let's all claim this. A windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project. A happy change in your career. For some of you, your abundance is going to start flowing in. If you've had a dry spell, if you've had a situation that was not working for you, someone's either going to offer you advice that will like shift your perspective, and so that you can start focusing in on whatever in a different way. You could potentially have a windfall of money. This is very abundant energy, okay? But it's a new beginning in the physical world. So like a shift, a new career, a new way of, it says advice or assistance from others. Very successful project. So for some of you, you're going to start working on a project with other people. Yeah. And I say be aware of who you can trust with what, but also be open to these new energies coming in. That's a really lucky card. What other messages need to come through? What other messages need to come through during this time, please? All right, 2 just came out. So let's just see what they are. So an 8 of autumn, which is coins, and 10 of winter. What is winter? Is winter like swords? Okay, so 8 of autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. Here we go talking about projects and things. Okay, so the 8 of autumn, which is the 8 of pentacles, that is being hard at work, okay? Like really, really getting hard at work. This is some kind of new beginning, and then you get hard at work with it. And yeah, you go from the ace straight to the 8. I think of the number 4, especially when we're talking about 4 of pentacles, as the foundations of building something. We go from the 4 to the 8, and I think of like you've gone to the next level, right? It's like leveling up. And so that's just, I mean, that's the card of being really hard at what you're working on, what you're doing, but being really good at your craft, being really good at whatever this new situation is for you. It's going to propel you straight into the 8. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. But it's saying to do some research and educate yourself by reading books, watching, maybe YouTube videos, we got YouTube University, going back to school, whatever that is, going to seminars, or apprenticing underneath someone else, okay? Now, I feel like there's this gonna be this windfall of lucky energy. Like for those of you who you've been having a dry spell, or you've been needing a shift, your shift is coming. If it's not today, it's shifting, coming with this full moon energy, because I'm recording this on the full moon, and it's for the 13th, which is going to still be full moon energies. But whenever you watch this, yes, this energy is, you are shifting from this lack into something more. And then we have the 10 of winter. And I do believe the 10 of winter I think winter is swords. So this says the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders. Okay, so winter is wands then. A weight is lifted from your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Okay, so winter is the same as wands. Interesting. I would think wands would be summer. I don't know. But anyways, the 10 of winter. So 10 is the ending of a cycle or a phase. 10 is the last number. And the 10 deduces to the number 1, which is the start or new beginning. But your difficulties are ending. This is so beautiful. Really, like, seriously, the ending of a heavy situation or a phase in life. Like I said, for those of you who have been going through a dry spell or have been like at a crossroad, I see a crossroad. And for some of you, I see like a dead end. Okay, like you've been working towards something and it's just like now universe is saying shift your focus into something else, because here's where the prosperity is. Okay, and so I feel like that end of, yes, there's an ending of a cycle of feeling burdened, feeling like, how am I going to make this work? Oh, worry, right? I see for some of you, you're becoming more independent, but also for others, you're going to be working with others on projects and whatnot. And this is a new focus. Now you're going to be honing in on skills that you already have, but you're going to work on building from the skill set that you already have, right? That's what I'm seeing here. But also remember, because with these other really cute cards that I pulled, first of all, this is being responsible for those around you. And I feel like this new phase and cycle is going to put you in a position where you are better able to tend to people, because, you know, there's healthy ways and then there's unhealthy ways of dealing with these energies. Okay. It's a beautiful energy to take care of and tend to the people around us, whether they're our friends, family, children, animals, you know, whatever that is. But when we are able to give and take care of and tend to the people around us in a balanced way, that's when it feels good, because there are many of us who really love to help people, you know, and we're called to that. And now that's not necessarily what's going on for every single person, but I feel like what is happening, what these cards are telling me, is that there's an ending to this phase or cycle where you're feeling really heavy, like you're just like, oh, I'm almost there, but oh my God, it's so heavy, and I'm coming to a crossroad. I'm coming to a point when it's so hard, and things aren't working out the way I wanted them to. Like, where's the abundance? Where's my money abundance? Where's my health abundance? Where is it at? I've been working so hard toward it, and the universe is saying that it's coming. And that there's going to be a new way and a new phase, a new focus. And trust your intuition during this time. You'll know who to trust and who not to trust. And yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And I'm going to pull some cards. I want to pull from a Rider-Waite-Smith. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the Golden Universal. We're just going to get a few more messages out and then we'll end it. And this is a really beautiful reading. I know personally in my life, and I mean, I'm not going to turn it into just about me, but, I'm talking and, this is my video and stuff. But, and I'm going to relate with this reading in the way that I relate to it. But, I've been working on a lot of things, and they've been really like fortunate. I know the universe has told me, yes, I'm doing the right things. It's just a matter of the right timing, right? And so now I've come to a certain level in what I've been working on. And now where do I put my focus where it can be abundant in other areas of my life, right? Because I'm very abundant, but for instance, my finances has not been as abundant. And plus I'm a single mom, and their dad's just not freaking helping me, and I'm mad. And it's been going on for months and months and months. And so I'm like, well, how can I turn my gifts into something that's abundant, so that my abundance flows out onto other people? Okay, because I can do that energetically. I can do that with my time and my energy, but it needs to shift into a way that I feel a little more secure, right? And that's just me personally. Everybody's situations are going to be different, right? And so for me, I'm like, yes, I like this reading. Okay, so what is going on here? I do see at the bottom of the deck the devil energy, okay? And I saw it and I was told to show it. It's upside down, it's reversed. And also, okay, so it says on here on the Ten of Winter, the end of an addiction or codependency. So that devil energy is addiction, codependency, obsessiveness, and things like that. So we are coming to the end of that cycle. That was just confirmation for those of you who that resonates with. What messages do we need here for this day, please, Spirit? No. All right. This one fell out. A bunch of them fell out, but I'm taking the top card and putting the rest back. The devil fell out again, upside down. But here we have the Nine of Pentacles upright. This is the card of being independent and single and just wealthy, right? She's like totally abundant in her own right. Okay, she has created this. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that for everyone that you're single necessarily, but this is the card of being independent, independently wealthy, independently on your feet. And that is where we're moving to, you guys, is being fully in your personal power, okay? What other messages need to come out, please? My kids just got home. I might have to pause the video and say, be quiet. What other messages need to come through? All right. All right, this one came out. This is the Four of Pentacles. And oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the Four. I mentioned the Four of Pentacles because we have the Eight of Pentacles in the other deck. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles. It can be a stingy energy. See how he's holding on to those pentacles? He's got his foot on the pentacles. He's holding on to the pentacles. But the thing about Four of Pentacles, like I mentioned before, I was channeling that message, is that when we build a foundation, I think of the four cornerstones of a building. When you're building a house, let's just say. And so you've got to start with the foundation. And so this is all about building that foundation. And I feel like for some of you, you've already built a really beautiful foundation, okay? You've got the foundation. Now what's the next step, right? There's something new coming in. Something new that is going to propel you forward. And you're going to go straight from that. Take that ace, you've already got the foundation, and you're going to the Eight. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight. The Eight, we have the Four and the Eight. Okay, so we have the foundation and then the heart at work. Okay, the heart of work. And we have this beautiful, abundant energy here. Okay, like seriously, this is really a beautiful reading. All right, are there any other messages that need to come through? Any other messages that need to come through, please? Any other messages that need to come through, please? I mean, I'm feeling like I'm already channeling some of the cards that are coming out before they come out. There's this message that needs to come through. Are there any other messages in this deck? No, too many cards. Okay. And it did come out upside down. The Ten of Swords. So we have two tens, right? This is, I did say the Ten of Swords earlier. I did, that Ten of Winter, but it's actually the Ten of Wands. So this came out actually reversed, the Ten of Swords. I'm totally channeling these cards before they come out. It's crazy. But what the 10 is. So we have the 10 of Wands, which is the end of a heavy burden, like the era of having that heavy weight on your back. So now this is like, see how he's stabbed 10 times? This is also the card of being backstabbed, but I don't think that's what's going on here. It was reversed. Okay, so this is the ending. I mean, like ending, cutting something off completely. You're getting to that point where you need to cut something off. You need to have, I'm almost saying tough love, but this is mental. This is mental, like being in your head. You know, there's the 9 of Swords, which is like, I'm worrying, I'm in my head. And then there's the 10 of Swords where we put an end to it. It's like a death, a major death. It was reversed. And so what I'm feeling like with this 10 of Swords being reversed is that we haven't totally ended it yet. For some of you, you need to take that last step. And what Spirit is saying is that it starts in the mind and then it goes into the physical. You need to make up your mind about something and then move ahead. It's kind of like stepping into your Queen of Swords energy, where you're just like, it's tough love. You tell it like it is. But universe is saying that you need to make that next step. Universe can only do so much. Things work out for us in beautiful, magical ways when we allow it. But sometimes we need to take that physical step. Now, this is of the mind. So this is like you need to make up your mind about a certain situation and then move forward on that decision. Does that make sense? Okay. I could keep pulling cards, but I feel like I want to end it right here. Thank you for being here. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And yes, I'm sending you out with so many blessings. I'm about to record another video. And so, yes, just sending you so much good energy. I hope that resonated with you. Please like and share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Leave me a comment. I love reading your comments. It's uplifting when I see some of your comments. I just love it. Anyways, be well, be blessed. And until next time.